Welcome back, Heroclix fans. Today I have a DC Heroclix Fast Forces unboxing for you featuring Superman Battle for Smallville. This just came out today and we have Superman, Steel, Supergirl, Bizarro, a Kryptonian figure, and Lex Luthor. These are all sculpts from the Superman set that just recently came out. So here on the back we have some art here and shows you the 6 different figures, and there's a little bit of a write-up on the DC Heroclix Fast Forces where you can build a 300, 400, or 500 point team. And down below here shows you a little bit of what the maps look like, and it shows you this bonus, which is Heroclix Online Superman. It looks like it's some downloadable content if you are on Heroclix Online. Alright, so I opened it up and I have to say this is a 10 out of 10. All of the figures are really good. They have really good dials. The only thing I think that I wish would be a little bit better is the Lex Luthor. I wish he was a little bit more powerful, but it works out, that's fine. He still, for the points, is pretty good. He's only 50 points. But yeah, these figures are really good. I recommend picking this up even if you don't want a map or you don't want the dice, or you don't want any of the reused sculpts. The dials themselves are really, really good, and that in itself is worth it. The map is really awesome. It's pretty big. I will try to give you guys a a visual on that. But pretty much what you get here is the 6 figures, some dice, and a map, and you get their character cards. And this is one side of the map. Now, I know it's going to be really difficult to see all this, but this is what one side of the map looks like. It looks like there's a bunch of different elevation changes, like on top of the roofs and stuff. So that's really awesome. This is the Smallville side of the map, which is really awesome too, but there's not nearly as many different elevations. But it looks pretty cool. Those are the 2 maps. So here we have Lex Luthor. He is a wild card calculator, 50 points, range of 4. We have stealth, special power for defense, and enhancement. The defense is he can use Mastermind. He can use it to transfer damage to characters of 150 points or less if both use the same team ability. So if you use the same team ability, if you're wild card, then if you do the Mastermind to someone else that you're using the same team ability as them, you can use the Mastermind up to 150 points, which is really good. But you're like, oh, why do I want Lex Luthor to survive? Well, let's just see. So that's what we get, that click. And we have the Mastermind, now we have Perplex. So that's, that's pretty good, For 50 points you get Perplex, and you're still in stealth. Your attack and your damage are really low. On your 3rd click you saw Perplex. And then now you have Charge, Exploit Weakness, 15 Willpower. So you got a little bit of a charger here that can still do damage to Superman with the Exploit Weakness. And you have a 10 attack here with Exploit Weakness and with Willpower. And look, you're only 50 points and you're KO'd on 6 click. But you have to look at this. It's 50 points and you are a wild card and you have those abilities. You have Perplex and all that good stuff. Definitely not a main figure. Definitely going to be a support piece. And some of the key words here, we have Celebrity, Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Metropolis, Politician, Scientist, and Super Revenge Squad. So he has really, really good keywords too. So here we have Supergirl, and this is what I love her. 100 points. We have the Superman team ability, so she can see through stealth. She's not affected by hindering terrain. Hypersonic, super strength, 11 attack, invulnerability for 100 points. Oh my goodness, this is extremely good here. Hypersonic, heavy object. You could do 6 damage for 100 points. And you even have range of 7. Let's click her. 2nd click. Now she definitely is losing some steam here. She only has toughness and exploit weakness. Then on the 3rd we get charge, super strength again, exploit weakness. Now she's back to doing a lot of damage. Like, I wouldn't even hate if this was her 1st click right here. Then we have 4th click. And on our 5th click, we have Running Shot. And she also has Psychic Blast and the Sharpshooter ability on this click with that special. I mean, this figure is really, really good for 100 points. We get it again. And then she's KO'd on her 7th click for 100 points. That is really good. And these are Supergirl's keywords, Kryptonian, Metropolis, and Legion of Superheroes. So she has pretty good keywords too for her. And here we have Superman, Justice League, JLA, Justice League of America, Kryptonians, Legion of Superheroes, Metropolis, and Reporter. Trait is can use defend, but only characters 100 points or less can replace their defense values through this use of defend. It's still pretty good though. For 100 points though, you can do that. I mean, he is at 200 or 150 points. Look at the dial. We've already seen this. This has been previewed, but we have the running shot, 11 attack, impervious. The special is in cap. When he uses it, he may also give an action token to each opposing character adjacent to the target that he hit. So that's pretty good too if they're bunched up. Then now we have the second click here on the damage. You have super strength and willpower. So that's pretty good. No move and attack or anything, but it's still not bad. On our third, we get hypersonic with the willpower and super strength. That's nice. And then we have at 150, we start out with hypersonic with probability, 11 attack, 18 defense with impervious. Really good for 150. I like what they did with Superman for all the 150 points. This one you get probability, the other one you get outwit. You can mix and match with them. Really, really good. Fifth click, we have that willpower, super strength. The end cap, if you target, you know, if they're adjacency, you can get more tokens on people. You still have the willpower and super strength there. Hypersonic again. On the eighth click, we get flurry with 18 willpower, and on our ninth click is really awesome. Flurry, 19 defense, willpower, 11 attack. This is a really good figure. Love them, love them, love them. So here we have Steel, Armor, JLA, Justice League, Metropolis, Scientist. You can play him at 100 or 150 points. Run and shot, 10 attack, 17 invulnerability, 3 damage, outwit. Only got 5 range, but for 100 points, I still like this a lot. Second click, basically just toughness and close combat expert. Charge, super strength, 17 in toughness, 2 damage, close combat expert. And then this is the start of his 50 points. You still got charge, super strength. I mean, that's really good for 50 points. This is a 50-point start and dial. Oh my goodness. That's, oh man, abusive. One click in on the 50-point dial, you have energy explosion, energy shield deflection, and now we are at Earthbound, but then everything else is the same, so you just can't fly. Then on the 7th click, we have Earthbound, and we gain Outwit. So we start with Outwit, and then we end with Outwit, and I believe this is his last click. Yeah, it was his last click. Really good figure for 100 points. We have Bizarro, Brute Legion of Doom, Monster, Metropolis, Superman, Revenge Squad. He has the Bizarro trait, roll 2 or 3 is a crit hit, roll 11 or 12, crit misses. So remember that. He is 150 points, 7 range. You have the, you know, Superman enemy. 12 movement with running shot, 11 attack, 18 defense, invulnerability, 4 damage. Charge with perplex here on your second click. Now in the third click you have running shot with probability, super senses, super strength. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They did really good with this Fast Forces pack here. Charge, or you can do range combat expert. Force blast, 10 attack, 4 damage, 16 super senses. Now you have running shot again with perplex, super strength, toughness. Charge, super senses, range combat expert, 11 attack, 2 damage with probability, force blast, toughness, and you KO'd on your 9th click. Pretty good for 150 points, I have to say. Last figure, Kryptonian Renegade, Kryptonian Metropolis Phantom Zone. So this will go with your General Zod team if you would like. Run and shot, 10 attack, 4 damage, 17 invulnerability. Superman team ability, so you do stealth, 100 points. Charge, super strength, toughness. Look at this, on your third click you have hypersonic, super strength, 17 defense with invulnerability, 3 damage, and 11 attack. That's really good. Your opponent will see that and be like, oh my goodness, I did not think he was going to get that. Or she, and it's a chick. Charge, super strength, toughness, flurry, toughness as well. And you're KO'd. But that third click with that hypersonic, really nasty.